The 2022 Texas gubernatorial election will take place on November 8, 2022, to elect the next governor of Texas. Incumbent Republican Governor Greg Abbott is running for re-election to a third term. Gubernatorial primaries were held on March 1, 2022. Abbott and challengers Allen West and Don Huffines lead in Republican primary polls leading up to the primary, while Democrat Beto O'Rourke held the lead in late Democratic primary polls. Texas does not have gubernatorial term limits. All statewide elected offices are currently held by Republicans. In his most recent gubernatorial race in 2018, Abbott won with 55.8% of the vote. Republican primary on June 4, 2021, Texas Republican Party Chairman Allen West announced his resignation as party chair. West has criticized Governor Greg Abbott's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic in Texas. The history of conflict between West and Abbott includes a lawsuit by West and other Republicans challenging Abbott's extension of the early voting period in 2020, as well as a protest outside the governor's mansion over pandemic-related shutdowns. On July 4, 2021, West announced that he would challenge Abbott in the 2022 gubernatorial primary. Both West and fellow gubernatorial candidate Don Huffines are considered more conservative than Abbott. Candidates nominee Greg Abbott, incumbent governor eliminated in primary Paul G. Ballou, criminal defense attorney Danny Harrison, businessman Candy K. Horn, philanthropist Don Huffines, former member of the Texas Senate Ricky Lynn Perry, staffing agency employee Chad Prather, Blaze TV talk show host, activist, and stand-up comedian Allen West, former chair of the Texas Republican Party and former U.S. Representative for Florida's 22nd Congressional District withdrawn Martin Holsom, former Rusk City Councilor Kurt Schwab, military veteran declined George P. Bush, Texas Land Commissioner and member of the Bush family, running for Attorney General, Christy Craddock, Texas Railroad Commissioner Bob Hall, State Senator from the 2nd District Glenn Hagar, Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts, running for re-election Sid Miller, Texas Agriculture Commissioner, running for re-election Rick Perry, former Governor and former U.S. Secretary of Energy Joe Strauss, former Speaker of the Texas House of Representatives endorsements polling graphical summary results Democratic primary candidates nominee Beto O'Rourke, former U.S. Representative for Texas's 16th Congressional District, nominee for U.S. Senate in 2018 and candidate for President of the United States in 2020 eliminated in primary Inocencio Barrintez, fitness trainer Michael Cooper, pastor, candidate for Lieutenant Governor of Texas in 2018, and candidate for U.S. Senate in 2020 Joy Diaz, reporter disqualified Jack Daniel Foster Jr., teacher R. Star Locke, veteran declined Steve Adler, mayor of Austin Joaquin Castro, U.S. Representative for Texas's 20th Congressional District, endorsed O'Rourke, Julian Castro, former U.S. Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, former mayor of San Antonio, and candidate for President of the United States in 2020 Wendy Davis, former state senator, nominee for governor in 2014, and nominee for Texas's 21st Congressional District in 2020 Veronica Escobar, U.S. Representative for Texas's 16th Congressional District, former El Paso Commissioner, and former El Paso County Judge, running for re-election Lena Hidalgo, Harris County Judge endorsements polling results Green primary candidates declared Delilah Barrios, healthcare worker, indigenous rights activist, and Green Party Peace Action Committee member Libertarian Convention candidates declared Mark J. Tippett, attorney, former Lago Vista City Councilman, and nominee for governor in 2018 withdrew, disqualified Dan Behrman, software engineer, internet personality, candidate for Texas House of Representatives in 2014, and candidate for President of the United States in 2020 Andrew Jewell, industrial maintenance technician, secretary of Libertarian Party of Dallas County, chair of Texas Libertarian Party Radical Caucus, and candidate for Dallas County Commissioner District 3 in 2020 Independents and other parties candidates Jorge Alberto Franco, from El Paso. Pending confirmation after primaries. No party affiliation, Deirdre Gilbert, public educator, previously identified as a Democrat. Disqualified Patrick Wynn, software engineer, data scientist and U.S. Navy veteran, Reform Party. Declined Matthew McConaughey, Academy Award-winning actor. No declared party affiliation. General election predictions polling Greg Abbott vs. Beto O'Rourke aggregate polls notes partisan clients references external links official campaign websites Greg Abbott, R. For Governor Delilah Barrios, G. For Governor Paul Ballou, R. For Governor Michael Cooper, D. For Governor Joy Diaz, D.F. or Governor Deirdre Gilbert, I. For Governor Don Huffines, R. For Governor Beto O'Rourke, D. For Governor Chad Prather, R. For Governor Mark Tippett, L. for Governor Rich Wakeland, D. for Governor Allen West, R. for Governor Patrick Wynne, Ref. for Governor archived October 4, 2020, at the Wayback Machine.